porch light burned through midnight rain. Above the cedar door, Mama left it shining there for whoever needed more. Daddy came home tired and silent, with coal dust in his hands. He never spoke of breaking down, but Mama understood the man. She poured him coffee by the stove and hummed a gospel line, like heaven lived in little things that helped us survive. When the porch light learned to pray, it called the lost back through the gray. Old mountain hymns still hold the pain we never knew how to say. And every weary soul tonight still looking for a warmer place may find mercy in the light Mama left that way. Some prayers don't need a chapel, some grace don't need a crowd. Sometimes love is just a flame refusing to go out. Brother Thomas played harmonica like a train through fog and pine. Sister Ruth sang hallelujah with tears she tried to hide. The preacher spoke of kindness as the work of heaven's hands, but Mama lived that sermon for every broken man. Lord, guide the ones still walking through the rain, through the rain, through the rain, through the rain. Lord, warm the heart still aching. Heal the pain, heal the pain. When the porch light learned to pray, it still shone after yesterday. And every old Appalachian hymn still helps the lost find grace. If your road is cold and lonely, if your heart has lost its way, look for mercy in the window where the porch light learned to pray. I carried all my worries down to the river bend, where Daddy used to pray at dawn for strength to start again. Mama said the water knows the weight a heart can't hide, so I let my tears fall softly into the rolling tide. The river took my worries down past the stones and clay. Old mountain hymns still guide me when I lose my way, and every broken soul alive still searching to be found may lay their burdens gently where the river carries down. Brother Caleb played harmonica like wind through autumn rain. Sister Ruth sang low and tender through her private pain. The preacher spoke of mercy for hearts that bend but stand, and somehow grace felt close enough to hold us by the hand. The mountains never answer, but they listen when we cry, and sometimes faith is just a song beneath a heavy sky. The river took my worries down and left my spirit light where old Appalachian voices keep singing through the night, and every weary traveler still searching for solid ground may find peace in the water where the river carries down. Nobody came to that small chapel looking whole clean. Coal dust on their jackets, pain behind everything. Mama cried through half the sermon, Daddy bowed his head like every tired mountain soul carried something dead. Broken hymns for broken people, that's what saved us then. Oh, mountain songs of mercy, still healing worn out men. Every soul barely standing, still searching through the pain, needs broken hymns again. Brother Levi lost his daughter, still played guitar each week. Sister Ruth kept feeding strangers, though money stayed weak. The preacher said real faith means loving, even after loss. Then the harmonica started crying beneath the cross. Now the chapel sits near empty, still those old songs remain, like lanterns glowing softly through Appalachian rain. Broken hymns for broken people still echo through my soul, where old mountain hearts keep singing to survive the cold. Down where the river bends and the willow touches stone, I laid my tired heart down where no man walks alone. I was raised by a mountain road, dust on my Sunday shoes. Mama sang by the kitchen fire about grace that finds the bruised. Daddy kept a worn-out Bible by the lantern near his bed. Said, son, when the night gets heavy, let the Lord lift up your head. I did not always listen. I ran where shadows called, chased a little bit of silver, lost a little bit of soul. But every road I wandered, every field I crossed in shame, had a church bell in the distance, still whispering my name. Where the river kneels before the storm, I found mercy quiet prayer. I was broken, I was blind, I was cold down to the bone, but the Lord came walking softly where the river kneels before the stone. There were nights I cursed the valley, there were mornings I could not rise. Saw the hurt I gave to others, looking back through strangers' eyes. I carried guilt like timber up a hill that had no wind, till an old man on a porch step called me brother, called me friend. He said, boy, I've seen the bottom, I have slept beneath regret, but the hands that made these mountains ain't finished with you yet. Then he hummed an old hymn slowly, like a creek through winter pine, and I felt my sorrow loosen one knot at a time. Where the river kneels before the stone, I found mercy waiting there. Not in thunder, not in gold, but in a quiet prayer. But the Lord came walking softly where the river kneels before the stone. If you're carrying a burden that no one else can see, there's a Savior in the hollow, there's a light beneath the trees. You don't have to earn forgiveness, you don't have to hide your scars. Grace has walked through deeper darkness than the place where you are. Where the river kneels before the stone, I found mercy waiting there. Not in thunder, not in gold, but in a quiet prayer. I came empty, I came low, I came weary and unknown, but the Lord came walking softly where the river kneels before the stone. Down where the river bends and the willow touches stone, I left my shame behind me, and I did not walk home alone. Inside an old cedar drawer, right beneath the yellow lace, Mama kept a folded letter. No stamp, no date, no place, written to her younger brother, who never made it home, lost somewhere beyond the mountains years before I was born. Daddy found it one December while the snow fell through the pines. He read it by the firelight with tears he tried to hide. Every line was filled with mercy, not a single word of blame. Just a sister still believing love survives beyond the grave. The letter Mama never sent still speaks to me today. Old mountain hymns remind us love never fades away. And every soul who's lost someone, still searching through the years, may find peace inside the words they never got to hear. Brother Caleb played harmonica like a lonely evening train, while Mama sat beside the window watching the frozen rain. The preacher spoke of forgiveness for things we cannot change, and somehow all those old regrets felt lighter than before. The choir sang of heaven soft beneath the candle glow, and every tired heart inside found somewhere safe to go. Like grace had opened quietly a long forgotten door, where sorrow could finally rest and hurt no more. Some words are never spoken, some roads are never crossed, yet love keeps finding ways to stay, even through the loss. The letter Mama never sent still lives inside our home, where old Appalachian hymns teach hearts they're not alone. And every weary traveler still carrying old pain may find the courage to forgive and love again. Mama forgot the seasons first, the names began to fade. She called me by my father's name on one late autumn day. She lost the road to Miller's Creek, forgot where Daddy lay. But somehow every Sunday hymn still found its holy way. Her hand shook on the hymn book, her eyes looked far and dim. But when the piano started, she remembered every hymn. Amazing Grace came softly through a voice worn thin by years, and everyone around her wiped away their tears. The song Mama sang through forgetting still holds what memory lost. Old mountain hymns still carry love across the deepest frost. And every soul who's watched someone disappear while standing near knows the heart can still remember what the mind can't keep clear. Brother Levi played harmonica soft enough to cry. Sister Ruth sang right beside her, keeping every line. The preacher said the soul keeps singing when the mind grows tired. And in that little chapel, hope rose like holy fire. Some days she didn't know me, some days she held my hand, some days she asked for mama like a child who couldn't stand. But when the choir gathered and the old hymn filled the room, she was ours again for a moment, like flowers after bloom. Love is more than memory, more than names we say. It lives beneath the forgetting and does not pass away. The song mama sang through forgetting still echoes through my soul, where old Appalachian hymns make broken families whole. And every weary traveler still grieving someone near may hear love singing softly when memory disappears. Sunlight faded through the pines, cold wind crossed the county line. Mama's Bible by the chair, old porch swaying in the air. I chased dreams through distant towns, wore my weary spirit down. But the mountain rain would fall, like the Lord still knew it all. Keep the lanterns burning bright on the ridge tonight, tonight. Let the old hymns drift like smoke through the hollers, soft and slow. We may stumble, we may fall, still His grace can lift us all. And the mountain night birds sing, morning always follows rain. Caleb lost his way down beneath Knoxville rain. Years went by without a word, silence filling up the church. Then one spring he wandered home, tired from carrying the load. Old Miss Annie held his hand, said the Lord still understands. Keep the lanterns burning bright on the ridge tonight, tonight. Let the old hymns drift like smoke through the holler, soft and slow. We may stumble, we may fall, still His grace can lift us all. And the mountain night birds sing, morning always follows rain. Stars lean low on cedar trees, harmonica cried through the breeze. Every prayer my father prayed still rolls through these hills today. Every weary soul can find peace beyond the mountain pines. Keep the lanterns burning bright on the ridge tonight, tonight. Let the old hymns drift like smoke through the hollers, soft and slow. We may stumble, we may fall, still His grace can lift us all. And the mountain night birds sing, morning always follows rain.
Blue evening settling softly across the mountain fields. Daddy played old gospel songs that time refused to steal. Mama humming near the window, firelight in her eyes, while the cold wind crossed the valley under starry skies. Grandpa sat upon the porch swing, Bible on his knee, talking about old revivals and what faith used to mean. Said the Lord still walks these mountains, even through despair. Then the harmonica started crying through the midnight air. Heaven in the hollow pine, shining through these weary lips. Old mountain hymns still guide us through the dark and lonely night. And every tired soul can find a little peace in time. Heaven in the hollow pine. The church stood glowing warm and white halfway down the road. Coal miners and widows gathered from out the cold. Brother Levi played piano, slow and soft and true, and the choir rose like morning sunlight breaking through. The preacher spoke of grace and mercy for the lost and weak, while the rivers kept on flowing past the mountain creek. And somehow every broken heart felt lighter than before, like heaven opened quietly through the old church doors. Heaven in the hollow pine, shining through these weary lips. Old mountain hymns still guide us through the dark and lonely night. And every tired soul can find a little peace in time. Heaven in the hollow pines. Someday when my road grows quiet, lay me near the trees, where the mountain wind keeps singing with the river breeze, and the old church bells still echo through the hills at night, like Appalachian angels calling toward the light. Heaven in the hollow pines, still glowing through the night, where redemption flows like rivers under pale moonlight. And every mountain soul still sings till the morning light arrives. Heaven in the hollow pines.
She walked the river every evening after Grandma passed away, following the water's rhythm at the close of day. Nobody heard her crying beneath the cedar trees, except the river moving slowly toward eternity. Mama said grief is a language only sorrow understands, a conversation with absence held in trembling hands. Still every Sunday she kept singing beside the church aisle, though heartbreak sat beside her mile after mile. The river knew her name long before the healing came. Old mountain hymns still carry her through loss and pain. And every soul who's buried tears deep where nobody can see knows rivers carry sorrow to the sea. Brother Caleb played piano, soft as evening rain. The choir sang of resurrection again and again. The preacher spoke of mercy for hearts worn thin by time, and somehow hope returned, one note at a time. Years later she still walked there, but now with peaceful eyes. The river hadn't changed at all, only the hurt inside. Because healing isn't leaving grief somewhere far behind, it's learning how to care keep their silence, the river keeps its song, and somehow broken hearts keep moving on. The river knew her name and roads she had to walk, where old Appalachian hymns still speak when words cannot, and every weary traveler still searching for release may find their reflection and their peace. Rain fell soft on Gideon's porch on a Sunday afternoon, while the church bell in the distance rang a tired silver tune. He was 92 and trembling, with a Bible on his knee, saying, "Son, I've seen the valley, but the valley don't own me." He had buried his young brother, he had lost his harvest twice, he had watched his wife go heavenward on a cold December night. Still he smiled through the weather, still he thanked the Lord for breath, said faith is not escaping grief, it is trusting through what's left. Rain on Gideon's porch, falling soft and slow, teaching every wounded heart there's still a place to go. When the years have bent your shoulders, when the night has run its course, listen for the mercy in the rain on Gideon's porch. I was young and full of questions, full of bitterness and fire. I had blamed the Lord for losses, I had called my anger right. But Gideon looked straight through me, with eyes both kind and warm, said a seed don't know the harvest when it's buried in the storm. Then he sang an old hymn softly, not with power, not with pride, but it sounded like a doorway opening somewhere deep inside. And I cried without a warning, like a child who had come home, while the rain kept preaching mercy on that porch of a weathered stone. Let it fall, let it fall, grace is in the rain. Let it fall, let it fall, God still heals the pain. Some saints don't wear a halo, some angels walk with canes, some sermons come through wrinkles, some prayers come down as rain. And sometimes God will send you to an old man by the door, just to hear heaven whisper what your heart was longing for. Rain on Gideon's porch, falling soft and slow, teaching every wounded heart there's still a place to go. When the years have bent your shoulders, when the night has run its course, listen for the mercy in the rain on Gideon's porch. Rain fell soft on Gideon's porch, and I left there less alone.
The sparrow knows the ridgeline, knows the cedar, knows the rain, knows where to hide in winter when the sky turns gray with pain. I used to envy little birds, how they rose without regret, while I carried every failure that I could not forget. I had words I never answered, I had love I did not keep, I had nights beside the window where I prayed but could not sleep. Then I heard that small bird singing on a cold and bitter morn, like the Lord was teaching broken things that they were still reborn. The sparrow knows the ridge, and the Father knows my name. He sees me in the valley, He holds me in the rain. When my wings are torn and tired, when my hope feels small and thin, the God who feeds the sparrow will lift my soul again. I walk down to the chapel, not because my faith was strong, but because my heart was aching for a place it could belong. The preacher spoke of mercy, of the lilies and the sky, how the Lord counts every teardrop that the proud man hides inside. I did not leave with answers, I did not leave made whole, but I felt a softer morning breaking somewhere in my soul. Now when fear comes like a winter and my prayers can barely live, I remember that small sparrow and the love the Father gives. If He clothes the fields in beauty, if He paints the evening gold, if
If he knows the birds by number, he will not forget your soul. You are more than all your sorrow, more than every place you've been. And the God who sees the sparrow can make broken wings begin. The sparrow knows the ridge, and the Father knows my name. He sees me in the valley. He holds me in the rain. When my wings are torn and tired, God who feeds the sparrow will lift my soul again. The sparrow knows the ridgeline, and the Lord knows where I've been. Daddy carried old regrets like stones inside his coat. Years of words he never said, still resting in his throat. Every winter seemed to find him sitting by the fire, watching shadows climb the walls as the evening climbed higher. Mama said some wounds grow deeper when hidden from the light, but Daddy only nodded softly and stared into the night. The mountains knew his silence, the river knew it too. Some burdens become family before you know they do. The day my father forgave himself, the whole house seemed to breathe. Old mountain hymns rose gently like pine trees in the breeze. And every soul carried shame, too heavy to put down, knows grace can find you even then, without a single sound. One Sunday in November, the preacher spoke of grace, not the kind that changes yesterday, but helps us face today. Daddy cried for 30 seconds, then bowed his weary head, and something old inside him finally laid down dead. The choir sang behind him, soft as falling snow, and every cracked Appalachian voice helped him let it go. No thunder from the heavens, no miracle to see, just forgiveness finding room where pain used to be. Now I understand redemption a little more each year. It's not becoming perfect, it's learning not to fear. the broken parts within us that everyone can see, because mercy often starts with honesty. The day my father forgave himself still echoes through my soul, where old mountain hearts keep singing long after growing old. And every weary traveler still carrying regret may find the grace my Father found and never forget. Wash me in the mountain rain, let the old grief run away. I have carried dust too long, Lord, make me clean today. I grew up by the hillside, where the wild grass meets the stone, where the wind knew every secret that we never spoke at home. We were poor in many seasons, but rich in Sunday sound, when the whole church sang together and the lost ones could be found. I kept my hurt in silence, like a pocket full of nails. Smiled through family dinners, slept through midnight gales. But a heart can only hold so much before it starts to break. So I walked into the rainfall with no more strength to fade. Wash me in the mountain rain, let mercy touch my skin, let every hidden sorrow find the road out from within. I am tired of running, Lord. I am tired of my own pain. Take this weary soul tonight, wash me in the mountain rain. I thought faith meant never crying, never asking heaven why, never letting neighbors notice that the well inside ran dry. But the old preacher told me, with his Bible in his hand, even Jesus wept in sorrow, so the Lord will understand. Now I don't hide my trembling when the hard days come around. I just kneel beside the window and listen to the sound. For every drop reminds me that the Lord can still renew what the years have worn and weathered, what the heart has stumbled through. Lord, I do not ask to be untouched by sorrow. I only ask to not be alone inside it. Let the rain fall where I've been proud. Let it fall where I've been afraid. Let it fall until I remember that I am still your child. Wash me in the mountain rain. Let mercy touch my skin. Let every hidden sorrow find the road out from within. I am tired of running low. I am tired of my own pain. Take this weary soul tonight and wash me in the mountain rain. Wash me in the mountain rain. Lord, make me clean today. Sunlight touched the Cumberland River, cold and silver blue. Grandpa read from worn-out pages like he always used to do. Mama cooking in the kitchen, coffee on the stove. Daddy picking old-time gospel songs, soft and slow. The hill stood quiet in the distance, covered deep in pine, and every winding mountain road held stories lost in time. Coal dust on the window frames, rain clouds moving in. Still the church bells kept on ringing, calling all of us again. Mercy down in Cumberland, flowing like the river bend. Old mountain hymns still rise under gray Appalachian skies. Through the sorrow and the pain, hope still falls like rain. Mercy down in Cumberland brings us home again. Brother Thomas played harmonica like a lonesome train at night. Every note carried sorrow, yet somehow carried light. Widow standing near the altar, hands folded in prayer, listening to the preacher talking about redemption there. The choir rose with cracked harmonies, simple, rough and strong, turning all the hurt and hardship into sacred songs. And for one small holy moment, nobody felt alone. Every tired Appalachian soul finally felt at home. Mercy down in Cumberland, flowing like the river bends. Old mountain hymns still rise under gray Appalachian skies. Through the sorrow and the pain, hope still falls like rain. Mercy down in Cumberland brings us home again. Someday when these minds are silent and the tracks have disappeared, may the song still drift forever through the valleys far from here. Like old prayers upon the wind, like rivers through the rain, those old Appalachian hymns will always remain.
Mercy down in Cumberland, still held in weathered hands, where old voices sing together across forgotten lands. And the mountain winds still carry every old refrain. Mercy down in Cumberland still remains.
The table had 3 scratches from years of family life. Coffee rings and biscuit crumbs, and prayers on winter nights. Mama served what little we had like it was more than enough. Daddy bowed his tired head and thanked the Lord for love. This is the supper table hymn for hearts that still grace can live in simple bread and hands that never leave. Old mountain songs still warm the room when hope is growing dim. Come sit beside the ones you love and sing the table hymn. Brother Levi played guitar at church on Miller Lane. The choir sang about the poor who still praised through the pain. And I learned faith wasn't fancy, it was quiet, plain and true, like someone saving the last warm piece of bread for you. Years may take the voices and the chairs may sit alone, but love keeps setting places inside the heart called home. This is the supper table hymn, still rising through the years, for every meal that held us close through tears, and every wandering soul tonight, still searching from within, may find a home and healing in the supper table.